golden lasso in here. Conduit. We need a bunch of this. I think since we have so much enhanced and regular, we should just upgrade. I wonder if the recipe that he has in here for this is the raw recipe instead of the upgradable recipe. It's like, it would be nice to be able to use these up. At least get that started, and the Vedic started. Get this going. Alright, so I need to get power over here. I need to get item conduits. I need drawers. It's for the dye farm. Really want these. So add that recipe. Stuff in here. We have some regular ones. Let's put those and those in the that. Run my butt back over to the tech building. Can't tell if he's starting to craft a recipe here or if, okay. That is what I was waiting for, was the confirmation I could do it. Wood. All right. Here. I bet he's had to set up another stack. Oh, how tall that's going. Goodness. I didn't think he'd be able to make it this tall. 4 of 32. How is he getting... Wow, how is he doing that? It's voodoo. Six, 7, 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought he said 8 was as tall as he could make it. Alright, so there are 4 dye, or 16 dyes, 16 wool. I will need 8. I'm going to need a controller. And some conduit that I didn't grab. Need item conduit and Make some vibrant alloy, probably. Yep. Energetic. No, it won't let me. What happened? Huh. Won't let me craft anything. Dead. I can't access the interface terminal. Oh, I know why. Hey, Edward. This won't let me use the AE system. Okay, so he's gonna make it so I can use it. And here we go, waiting for the security terminal to let me do stuff. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft these in this recipe. Try to use up these extra cables. And I'm going to just take 64 for now. I'm not 100% sure how many I'm going to need. But I'm going to head over to the sheep farm. Get some of it started. This hill needs to get torn down. He's dug into it so much, and there's really no need for it to be here. Yeah, it's a skeleton horse. I wonder if it's been triggered or not. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Alright, sheep farm. Still need to dye that one green sheep lime instead of green. There. Alright, so in here I've got the crusher that is going to accept wool and turn it into dye and string. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm not sure I'm going to store anything in here. I think I'll store it all in the production. To access the animal farmers. And not what I want. Here, not there. Don't come down here. Or at least along the right path now. Okay. see if we can find here. That is the thing. So this one doesn't have an animal farmer in it. That one does. Okay. Here. Side barn. Is this the one on the farther end? That's the case. Okay, right there. Okay, so we have 2 found. 1 more. Hi. Here. The pink sheep are not on the end, they are in the middle, so. There it is. Okay. Now we know where the stone farmers are. They're gonna need power. That one get a in it. I only have the 3 on this side, animal farmers made at this point. Far down. We should fill this in. No need to be in this section. There's power conduit here. Did I bring an item conduit as well? It's going to need to be insert. Oh, I wonder if these will allow me to insert and extract. The machines will allow me to do that, or if I'll need to pick different. I think for the tree farm, I had to insert in a different spot than I was extracting. That's the thing. That's going to get annoying. But I suppose we'll be finding that out together. Alright, so what I'm wondering is if there's a way of dividing the stuff that gets harvested. So I want some of the wool kept and then some of it to go to production. But I'm also thinking maybe what I should do, have it all go to the storage in the production building until those are full. So all I would need to do is hook that up to the storage controller and have that as a higher priority input than the dropper I would have over the industrial grinder. That way it would fill up the production area with the colored wool before it would do the dye. And I like that idea because that way we have for the colored cables, covered cables from AE. Alright, so if we came up here with power, I'm gonna come up this spot with everything. Power coming at right there. Run into app. There. And, oh, we'll just. No. No, hole relocated. Alright, and then we also need, I need to get a precision dropper, I think. And it'll just drop here. Yeah, we'll do a precision dropper so that it has an inventory larger than a regular hopper. And it will just drop, I'll put it on the side here so that it has a space we can watch the wool fall into the grinder. Crusher. Why do I keep calling it a grinder? Alright. Definitely need a bunch more ender conduit. I asked Ed to set up a power station, but I don't think he's been able to get to that yet. So we're going to need to be running conduit underneath the streets here. Oh, look, there is a substation. He did make a substation last night. There it is. So we'll be hooking up the power to this. We'll be just plugging into the battery bank on the bottom, on the underside. And then the drawer controller is over here. So, drawer controllers here. I think I want... Yeah. Okay. Right here. Those are for the dye, and only a couple of spaces will be for the wool. And then we'll need to hook up the trim to those, but I want to lock them so that I don't get beef. I'll be able to specify exactly what goes in those. Alright, so let's go fetch some more power cable and some more oak trim for the storage drawers. Pretty sure there was some here. Oh, there's only 2, so I'm gonna need to craft some more oak trim. Needs planks. Six. Enough. Alright. Conduit. 100 and something. We do more of this recipe. Let that go. Here, grid. while we run by our setup here, let's check this. It is out of energy cells. I wish I could empty these. Oh. Uses. Oh, I could put them in an extractor from a Tech Reborn and get an empty cell back. Same with the... Wonder if I can put these in, if it'll work in the ICT version. Okay. Let's find out real quick. I doubt it, but worth checking. Not listed in JEI as the right extractor. Ooh. Uses. Deuterium. Ooh, I think we need that stuff. For the fusion reactor that I bet we're gonna need eventually. Because these, I've read these words before in the guide. This here. Helium-3 and deuterium are the things that you need. It says you need a lot of in order to make the fusion reactor. I'm not quite sure we need the fusion reactor. It says you can make a fusion reactor. So I guess it depends on how desperate we need power. Hi, Dave Quist. Nice to see you. So I will at least empty the rest air, and we'll hang on to these for a while. Tin is cheap, so we'll be able to get some more of that. Don't really need to hang on to compressed air, but yeah, if this is going to be useful later on, I'd rather keep it. Want to make a dimension builder. I'm not quite sure if that's not required. I'm not quite sure Ed's interested in building RF Tools dimensions. I'm not sure. I'm not interested in it, but he might be. There you know. Why you no run? Being stubborn. I have a chest that I can take. We have one whole titanium. I don't know why this is not running. Did I get something? Needs 12. Oh, it needs 8 empty cells. And there's only 6 there. Doo doo doo.
Peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there!
Thank you for the follow, Cries! I appreciate it. Now, you should work. Yes. Great. Doing stuff now. Okay.
You call a microscopic peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there!
I don't know what upgrades it can take exactly. I'm assuming there's a Tech Reborn Overclocker upgrade that it could take. Don't put any power adjustment ones because I think that's Tech Reborn is kind of stupid broken when you try to use different higher tiers of power. I'm not sure if those machines specifically will blow up. There's no upgrades. If I take this out, he will be so mad. No, I haven't. Alright. Let's get back to working on Beak Farm. Oh, I forgot to grab... We'll get power in it here first. I forgot to grab the precision dropper. Still need this one here.
You call a microscopic peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there!
Thank you for the follow, Mardu. I appreciate it. Oof. Up, up, up. There we go. If I can get a bit too far. Whatever. There we go. And now I'll travel down the long tunnel under the road. See this amazingly huge ravine that I encountered digging down here? See, you just have the man do all the dirty work as far as fighting is concerned in this game. And then you can do all the fun building. must have accidentally bumped you. Don't try to click these really fast. Goodness. Right. You know how I would love to use a dimensional receiver right now? This way. Definitely gonna need more cable. Let's figure out how far down I need to go. That's the production building. So right around here-ish is the, yep, there it is. Substation that he made. So there? Yep, there's a vibrant capacitor bank. Alright. So that's how far we need to go. Need a lot more cable to do so. What? The power cells what? What are you talking about? So here, I think I'm going to move this over so that it runs along the wall here. It won't be along the wall once I get the cobble in. The ones that make a network. That is not using a very descriptive thing that you're talking about here. I am using Ender IO. Are you talking about the dimensional transceivers? We need more manhole covers. Okay. You mean these right here? These are Ender IO capacitor banks. They are the power cells. So if that's not what you're thinking, I don't know. RF tool power cells. Well, we're not using the RF tools power cells because we have chosen to use Ender IO capacitor banks. There you go. Everyone plays this game differently. One of the things that makes it interesting. Each time I play a new pack, it's different. Oh, wirelessly? Oh! I can answer that question. Edward does not like magic transportation blocks, things that transfer energy or items magically. So anything that would do that, we do not use. So dimensional transceivers are out, and if the power cells create a wireless network, we do not use those either. There you go. Use this recipe again and try to up those. 48 might be enough. Sure. Stack, definitely think a stack will be enough. They do. The substations and IE power cables look way cool. If you guys haven't seen, Ed's been really working on upgrading our power stuff. Here's his main substation that he's made and cleaned that all up. And then we have a power substation over here that powers this building. And then he made the one for me over near the farming stuff, the animal production that I asked for. Yeah, we have some really cool little power stations. I think they look neat. Definitely cool. Oh, of course I'd come down right on the cable. Alright, let's... this. Alright, so this is all connected. We should have power. Now I need to get the same amount of item conduits and run them all the way to this down here. Bloop. Need to have it go here. Priority 20. And it's green. That works. This currently goes to our cow farm. And same cable down to our sheep and our wool and dye farm that we're making right now. And when that is done, I have to figure out how to get spears crafted and put in the animal farmers. I need to make 3 more animal farmers for the other side, but I just want to get this all wired up because that's easy. This long and arduous and annoying. And if I haven't said it already this time, IC2 crops are OP. Edward has expanded his farm out to the max. And let's just show you this. Oh, I'm on top of the tower. This is fully maxed out drawer. Has 53,000 in it for melon seeds and sugar cane for our fuel needs. Isn't this pretty? This is awesome. Very lovely. And he's redone the power. I'll show you that too. Done the basement. So he's cleaned up the basement. We've torn down the IC2 reactors. Yes, bees are also OP. I agree. So we've torn down the IC2 reactors. This is now our EU power generation. Here. I wonder if he knows it says 0. But we have an MFSU array here, and that's what leads out to everything. It's supposed to be off right now. I don't know. And then our our RF generation's over here. Because, oh, aha. So here's our RF generation. And then he has a tiny little setup here for his farms. This is you as well for all of the ICT farms in there. So we got rid of the biodiesel generator and the thermoelectric generators and the nuclear reactors. Bring them all up. And he said he's gonna do something cool in here, so I believe him. Clean it up, make it look nice. Back to getting some more item conduit. While that's crafting, I'm gonna get something to drink right here. Thank you, Punchbag Bob. Someone new to modded Minecraft, you're probably going to want to use something like... what is the one from FTB Utilities? Beyond. Feed the Beast Beyond 1.10.2 modded Minecraft. It's a kitchen sink. You can do pretty much anything you want, and it's got all the well-known mods in it, so you can use the wiki, and there's a bunch of mod spotlight tutorials for how to use the mods. Definitely don't recommend doing an expert style mod pack if you're unfamiliar with modded Minecraft, because the changes and altered recipes and the added complexity will really confuse you if you don't know what you're doing to start. Oops. I said that you're gonna want, because it has mod wikis and tutorial spotlights on YouTube to help you learn. It's a kitchen sink pack, which means that you can do pretty much anything you want. Kitchen sink means everything but the kitchen sink. You know, when someone says you can, there's a lot. Did I get enough? I made 100 of them. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so we have all that together, and now I just need that precision dropper that I mentioned. And these should all have full power. Yep, and we just need shears. Depends on what kind of quarry you want to build. BuildCraft, the old BuildCraft, did not come out for 1.10.2 until late, so I don't believe Beyond has it. Actually, I think it's not even out for 1.10.2. I know it's alpha and 1.11 Minecraft, so it might not be out. It did. I know they released it late. But there's all sorts of different kinds of quarries. I mean, Arc Tools has a quarry, and that one's pretty reliable. And then there's like the Ender Quarry, if you want quarries. And then there's things that don't even actually quarry the world. Well, you could play Technic Classic. I am not familiar with it, but as far as I remember, that's a tech-based mod pack. Don't put the space in there, old metal. There you go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, then, New, you're gonna want a mod pack that has forestry in it. I think I'm gonna need to move the roller. Here. Alright, so pop down here. Ow. So, insert with a priority of relative high, whatever. I think I had 20. Sure, what the hey. Move you. This was just a buffer chest for the beef so that it would go into the production line first. Or it would go to this one. Oh, this is trim. Hi. I know what I was doing there, and that's not it. Okay. Still a buffer, but it needs to be like here. Act always active. True. Third. So it'll still go there first, I believe. This is a higher priority on the line. But I know it's also full. So, okay, since you're inserting, does the other side say extract now? It's active extract. I wonder if the... Oh, but I have a void on the drawer. Oh, this is blue? What color is the buffer input? I think it's blue, but if it is, this isn't going anywhere. Maybe it's purple. I'm gonna have to run down there. Red! Okay. There it goes. Alright. Here, I need to add, I said this already, I need to add more access to the sewers. See how we're doing here on getting some more titanium. Whoa! Look at that! Yeah! Now we just need to put some more boxes in. Have more. Ew. Run those through our IC2 extractor that is in here. Empty the air. Okay. While that's going, we'll make ourselves the precision dropper that I need. Some shears. Let's see if we've got a recipe. That one. So we'll make that recipe for the advanced one just yet. It's got to, there it goes. Advanced coil. Take some more gold cable. Very long either, since he boosted the speed of all of the machines. Alright, now we should get the precision. Great. Cheers. Where I need cheers. Stuff. Ah! Not what I wanted to do. Hello. Hello, Edward. Would you like something to do? I have something to do. Alright, does this have power? Yes. What I want to do is hop up air without jumping in it, because it will kill me. Dropper there. Oh. Stupid thing. Your face down. Okay. Air fall in there. Alright. And so we've got insert. It's going to be a low number, so the priority is still going to be way over there in that production building. So I can fill those barrels, those doors up first. But then it'll come in here, and it will drop in here and make dye and string, which I have to deal with yet. Test number 1 is... Aha! Now we just need to switch the inputs on the conduits underneath. Go with sending the wool somewhere eventually. I need to go back over to the production and hit you. And it's going to be always active. Put them in where I want them. Why no lime? Ew. See? Oh, he's too far away. He'll move. And when I fill these pens up a little better, I have a problem with that. Let's head over to the production. Whoa. That's what I have so far. See, they're already going up. Alright. I do need to get a lime dye. Keep saying that. Let me count how many more farmers I'm gonna need. I think I need 5 more farmers. I could breed some more of these sheep. Yep, so we've had a lime. Or where it went. It probably went into the... Ooh, there's some floating there. Oh, I bet it was when it didn't have a connect. And the reason they're floating in, is it because there's no output? They landed on the side. Yes, okay, I am gonna have to move that. Okay then. I could have left one there, but figure out where this is going here. I want it right where that is. The wrong way. Which wrench? Not this one. I don't think I have. Will you work? Need you to rotate. Of course you fell in there. I get you at least. one has as many problems as I do with this stupid thing. Okay. Now you're pointing down. Okay. I put you in there. Do you fall? You do. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to see. Now let's rehook up some power. Go around the side. Doing... Oh dear. No dye on the floor. Uh-oh. Could this be completely for naught? Are you... It says... that if I use the crusher, I will get pink dye. It doesn't say maybe. Oh, for crying out loud. Although we're gonna leave you as extract and not have stuff go in there. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. AI is lying to me. I mean, the wool will still be useful because we need it for covered cables for for this stuff. Dye. Oh, here we go. You can use wool for this to make the covered cable. You still need the dye to color it. That was the whole point of this. I'm gonna have to do the whole flower farm. Sucks. Sucks. Just giving me string, man. Wonder if it's just a chance. There's more. Try to give me a dye. No. Dang it. Oh, that stinks. Stupid. Okay, do sunflowers give you yellow? Yes. Where does it say there's a chance? There's a couple of green dye. So it is a chance. Okay, so this is not useless. Aha, it's not useless. I mean, because like I said, I'm saving the wool first, and we can recreate this back into regular wool. Not useless. It's not useless. Woohoo! Okay, so I can still do it. I just need... I was really seriously getting angry. I'm gonna see what colors of wool we have in the system and grab some to fill. Black. There's some lime. And we should make a lime dye. Yep. So I can color that one sheep that needs it. Farmer. To craft 5 of these, and we need 4 more of these, and then I know we already have the RF engines because I have a lot of them, and then we need the stone upgrades. We're gonna need a lot more than 100, but we'll start with 100 because why not? Alright, while those are going, excuse me. I was like, why am I going this way again? I wonder if I will be able to figure out which one of these sheep is the one that needs to be dyed lime. I need to wait until they eat. One of these two. Eat. 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 Wanting me. Are you not hungry? You not want to watch? Not watch you. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, what we're gonna do, take the shears out of here so that when these guys grow their wool back, I can color one of them. There we go, we got going. Looks like they are being sheared and put in here. That's good. When these are full is when I want them to go there. So I'm not sure. On and see if they go in there, because they shouldn't. And I'm not using descriptive words, I'm sorry. I want to make sure that it doesn't go into the crusher because the drawers are not full yet. It's at a 0, so it should not. Oh good, you guys have thrown back. That's the one. You are not lime, are you? Bar. Now you're lime. Alright. Switch to something else to drink. And we can put the shears back. Oof. There we go. Snip, snip, snip. I don't hear the grinder running. Means that it is going into the storage first. What I want. Alright, so we should go get the other animal farms. One will go here. Actually, we've been getting some green. I wonder if this one is reaching a little bit of this. But definitely here, and there. And all of the upgrades. And then we need to dig out more underneath and hook them up to the power and item. Alright. I think I'm about stream though, so I might have to do this in between tonight's stream. Late. Alright, so those for sure. Forgot to grab our oops. Get another stack of these upgrades. Oh, Now I need to decide if these need it or not. 4, 5. They'll read most of this pen. Probably okay. Alright folks, that's going to be it for this evening. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back here again on a Wednesday. Have a good day everyone. Take care. Bye!